Hello and welcome to GrtGames. I'm Gert and you're here, so let's get started. Today, as you can see, I am playing the glorious, new-ish, came out about a month ago game, Battlefront. I've been very excited about this game since I saw all the trailers and everything. I was a huge fan of Battlefront 2 when it came out, and I played that game to death. I was in clans and everything. But anyway, on to this game, of course. There are a ton of different modes you can play. I'm going to show my current favorite of the modes that I have been doing. Heroes versus Villains. You, as the name suggests, you can play as 3 heroes for each side. There's Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, and Boba Fett for the Imperial side, and then Luke, Han, and Leia for the Rebels. And there are, well, I'll get into it once I, get into it. But there's a lot about this game that improved on Battlefront 2, and a lot that kind of, in my opinion, didn't need to be improved, but they changed anyway. So I'm just playing as a regular dude, trying to take out Luke right now. Oh, thank God. Okay, so I'll try and talk about some of the improvements that they made and the what I call downgrades that they also did. The biggest thing for me, I think, is how they changed the health regeneration thing, and they took away classes. So in Battlefront 2, to get your health back, you either had to pick up a drop from an engineer or go to one of the medic robots and just stand by it for a little bit. Now health regeneration is just standard for all of the basic ground troops, which has its upsides and downsides, but I think, in all honesty, keeping it, not Call of Duty based, like just stand still and you get your health back, blah blah blah, was a good thing. It kept the combat a little more, not necessarily fast-paced, but kept it going a little bit more smoothly instead of just, running around the battlefield, killing everyone in sight. Die, bitch. So that guy, the reason he took so much longer to kill was because he was an honor guard. Leia can spawn honor guards that do way more damage and have smart rockets and homing rockets automatically, and so can Palpatine. But anyway, back to the actual game. Oh, and you can pick up the if I'm a little scattered, that's because there's a lot to talk about, and I'm also trying to rack up some kills here. I don't know if, whether or not you spawn as one of the heroes is based on your performance during the game. There's Leia. Wounded her. But in the next round, I might spawn as one of the heroes or not. It looks like this is going to be a draw, though. And draw. Yep. But anyway, the biggest thing... I already talked about the health regeneration. But they took away the classes, which I think it has its, drawbacks and its advantages, obviously. But with the, create your own class kind of thing, a lot of people just go for the same stuff. I have a lot of explosives and shit, but everyone has an explosives card. Everyone either uses, the heavy blaster or the heavy blaster pistol, which I'm using right now. And it just kind of, it makes for a not as varied, in Battlefront 2, you had the Vanguards and the Snipers, which was one of my favorite classes. The Engineer, and I should have spawned as a Shock Trooper, but fuck it. But there's a lot more variety, I think, in terms of the way the game is played and how you had to work together with other people. And, if there were too many Vanguards on your team, you would get swamped because you just... What am I trying to say? The streamlining, I think, in that case, didn't exactly do what they wanted it to do. It just makes for a more homogeneous gaming experience as opposed to a varied one with lots of different, ways to control the field, and having snipers up high. Like, there are cards you can use for a sniper rifle, like the cycler rifle and the pulse cannon, which are pretty cool. And I am just covering way too much stuff right now. I need to focus on one thing at a time. Okay, so playing as Darth Vader, I can talk about the hero mechanics and stuff that they changed. You have the 3 powers down in the right hand corner. I can force choke, do a power swing, which is kind of useless, and throw my lightsaber. And they can work in tandem, which is pretty cool, but at the same time, it's very... Like, say I was to go up against Luke right now, if he got the first hit on me, that would stagger me, and I wouldn't be able to do anything for like what feels like a really long time. It feels like about 3 or 4 seconds, which is kind of unfortunate. But, bitch, get out of my way. But yeah, sorry, getting staggered really, like, takes a lot out of you, and they can just kind of wail on you. Got him. They're kind of ganging up. Fuck, I'm the last one. Oh, this is not a good place to be. Damn it. Well, we're close. But this game mode, I should say, is a lot of fun. It's an easy way. You can get a ton of experience if you're just getting into the game, and rack up levels. Like, I think when I first started, I started playing this and I got 2 levels in one match at one point. And I'll get into like the star cards and everything in just a little bit. But that's Heroes versus Villains. Really fun game mode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you if you liked Battlefront 2, you will definitely like this game. I would recommend, buying it or whatever you have to do to play it. It is a wonderful gaming experience, even though they changed some stuff and it's a little bit less of what Battlefront 2 was. It's its own game, and if you treat it like that going into it, you will not be disappointed whatsoever. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm enjoying being able to put out videos again. I got my new setup in my new place, and yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get a better setup in a little bit, because right now I'm sitting on my dog's bed with like a cushion propping me up in the back, and my mic is not very securely attached to anything. But yeah, hopefully I will be able to get my setup back in, and I want to set up face cam. I'm trying to work on that right now. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in another video soon, hopefully, maybe? Yeah, we'll say that.